Now, as Ryan, Trenton, and Sean grab your attention towards the world of sports, food, and entertainment, and away from the things that are probably more important, we apologize for nothing and anything that may be spoken, learned, or forgotten today. This is the Real Tree Shaker Show.
Hello and welcome to the Real Tree Shaker Show. I am Ryan.
And I am Trenton, and I will also disappear.
He's so good at that.
Keep
I mean, that's like perfect timing.
I know, right?
It's like he's got a producer with him, like, oh, right
yes.
now, go to commercial.
Perfect timing.
Go to commercial. Yep. We just had to see another senior citizens health insurance commercial, and Trenton was back. So our sponsor has paid.
Right.
So, all right. So if you did miss our last episode, please make sure and check it out. But we went over the Major League Baseball playoffs, how it's starting to take form. We're still on cloud nine about last night with the Braves. I keep thinking about that game like through the whole day.
Yeah.
Like I woke up with my fist clenched, just fuck yeah. But then we get to see you now with some interesting quarterback questions, trade talks, contract extensions, and we brought back the top five and give you a top five breakfast.
Top five.
With me and Ryan both having breakfast tacos, not burritos for all you Northeasterners, and Trenton with the good old Grand Slam bacon, eggs, and toast.
And sausage.
So,
gotta have
and
both.
Sausage. Gotta have meat.
And hash browns.
That's right. And Ryan went over his savory list.
Gotta have the savory options.
Yes. Sounds
You almost do that too well.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just sounds bad.
I mean, only Ryan can make
the word
grape nuts sound savory.
The savory grape nuts.
Oh man.
Man.
Put that delicious sausage aside and have some savory grape nuts instead. It just doesn't roll off the tongue as smooth for me as it does with Ryan. But with that, guys, recapping our rapid fire from last week, Ryan back to his winning ways, went 10-4, Trenton 5-9, and I went 8-6. Guys, half the games, 7 of the 14 hit the under. One was a push, and we had 6 upsets. So games are starting to kind of see. And congratulations to the Bears for their first win. 347 days in between wins.
You're not going to get that out of me.
18 days from a full year from their last win. And it was a good game. DJ Moore did just score again.
Right.
But, yeah, that was just a crazy game.
Man. Oh, what? Sorry, you're cutting.
No, that wasn't like well, my neck hurts for him. Okay.
You cut out there.
Shut it down. Take for Caleb.
You cut out there, and either Jones got sacked or they did not score. So, one of the two.
Well, hey, at least we finally scored a first half touchdown.
Defense.
Thanks to the defense.
True.
But that was the first turn. That was the first turn. 2 turnovers they've forced all year. So, I mean, as bad as Jones has been, the defense has not helped out at all.
True.
Severely underperforming.
Know all about that.
Who would have thought my Baker-led Bucks would have the best record out of all of us, right?
You just wait. You just wait.
What? The draft? Free agency?
You just wait till Baker.
We're not the Giants or Commanders. Come on.
Well, just wait till the Manders go in and pee in your grape nuts.
Right? I think they do play them.
I think
year,
so.
Don't they? They play the NFC.
No,
they don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
It's fine. We'll see in the playoffs.
There you go.
More peas saved up at that point.
Yeah, we do not. We play the AFC West.
Yeah. We only played the Eagles because we both won the division last year. So
Yeah, well, we play in 2 weeks, so
Ooh, there you go.
Well,
Yep.
I'd be excited, but I mean, look at the situation.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Bring on the field goal.
Hey, at least you got 2 wins. I'm looking for that second win. We're going to do the fourth quarter comeback of a lifetime to get our 1 win.
Maybe it happens this Sunday night in Buffalo. Maybe?
Yeah, I think you cut out there. You can pick it, but I'm going to go as an analyst and be realistic. But I mean, it's just been kind of a weird year, you know. Panthers still the only winless team. Eagles and Niners, 2 undefeated teams left.
Yep.
We'll see if that lasts when they face off Week 13.
Yeah.
In Philly. So you know that game is circled for the 49ers because
they're going to make that prime time if it's not already.
That's the last game. It's 4:30 right now, but you're right. That game will be flexed. That will be flexed. That's going to
be bumped up
into that.
Who's the primetime game that week?
Who cares?
Week 13.
Well, no, who are you talking about? I'm confused.
Week 13, the Niners face the Eagles in Philly.
Oh, okay.
But it's a 3:00 game.
It's like, why would they flex the Giants Commanders game? That doesn't make any sense. No.
Yeah.
If they're going to do
Broncos,
they'll flex that thing off of front.
Now, let's see. Right now,
Chiefs at Packers.
Yeah, they'll change that.
They do like the Chiefs on primetime, though. That's the only bad thing. I don't know.
Yeah, and the Bengals and Jags play that Monday night, so I doubt they would do that. Well, I mean, that's Fox game of the week.
Game. Yeah, I was to say they won't change it now, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah, but that should be great because San Francisco is going to be all over that.
Yeah. When Ken Griffey Jr. start doing Geico commercials?
Oh, you got any cotton candy? You got any gum?
Yeah. That's okay.
I don't know. Junior's been in a couple other commercials. The one with Trout, where he robs Trout of the home run.
I remember that one.
He's making that money.
That one's awesome.
I didn't know about the Geico ones though.
Yeah, I saw that one earlier. Globe Rangers, they're good. What? Orioles have had 16 walks in the first 2 games.
Yeah, that game's over. Their offense has not come alive, and that crowd's going crazy in Arlington.
Yeah, good for the Rangers, though.
So,
hats off to them.
That's who I hope the Braves face in the World Series.
Oh, man, I'm about to lose my World Series pick here, huh? Did I take the O's all the way? Idiot!
I think you did.
God.
Oh, what we got here?
Yep, you had the O's.
Abduction, Tyler, Texas.
Uh-oh.
Sure, I'll let you know. Hopefully she comes
Amber
home.
Alert.
Yep.
Was it Patrick Mahomes' brother got kidnapped?
Nah, poor little girl. Hopefully she comes home.
Yeah.
Hate hearing that stuff.
Damn.
All right, so with that, guys.
Yes.
Shall we get some rapid fire going?
Let's
for
do
week 6 of the NFL season. Oh, yeah. Turn that up a little bit. All right. Week 6. We're a third of the season. A third of the way through the season. Yeah. So the only 2 teams on a bye this week. Packers. Pathetic last night, what I watched.
Yeah.
And
bad.
Yeah, Jordan Love is not the answer.
It could be. Just play it
and the Steelers are on the bye. So all odds for rapid fire are presented by BetMGM. So
wow,
we do not offer a full, first time deposit match. We don't have a promo code for that.
Come on.
So, but if you have one for us, please pass it along. So with that, we got Thursday night, guys. One team will play well, the other will be sloppy. That's just always how it is on Thursday. But the Broncos, this has got to be their last chance to save the season. I think they start to dismantle for next year. But they are 1-4, taking on the defending champs at 4-1. KC opens up at 10.5-point favorites.
Yep.
Ryan, who you got?
Hey, maybe the Broncos trade for Kirk Cousins. You want to talk about a losing team trading for Kirk Cousins? Maybe that's the guy that runs Peyton's offense. I don't know. Man, it's easy. Chiefs. Do they cover? I mean, it's always a good rivalry game. I'm going to say the Chiefs win by 10, so they're going to go under. But Chiefs win for sure. That'd be like my lock of the week right there.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to. I mean, just based on how the Broncos are playing, I don't see them. Are they playing in Denver or in KC?
Yeah,
KC.
Yeah, Ryan's correct. I think it's always a rival game, so somehow they can keep it close. I mean, KC hasn't really exploded on offense yet, so that might be something where they keep it. But once they click, or once they find something in the game, they'll start running away with it. And yeah, kind of feel like the Chiefs got this one. Cover wise, I'd say no cover.
That's a big number, and sadly, that's not even the biggest number on the board.
Yeah.
This week. So.
See, I don't know. I'm thinking.
All right. Yeah.
24, like 17 game, something maybe like that, or 24-16. I don't know, something like that. I mean, the Chiefs could easily cover.
I'm seeing like 30 to 20 or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of
is my guess, something like that. 31. I mean, they would go over then, so I'll say 30-20. But it could go the other way. It could be 42.
I'll give them 27-17. I'll say that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. 27-17.
27-17. All right. I like the Chiefs as well at 28-13.
Over, huh?
No, that's 41. That's under.
No, for the spread.
Oh yeah, I think they do. They do cover. Yes. So wait.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to do that in between every game. Okay.
There you go.
So, all right. So the Ravens, after I'll get the Ravens. 3-2, traveling to Tennessee at 2-3. Who probably should have won that game last week against Indy. I mean, Minshew came in with solid. Poor Anthony Richardson, that kid can't stay healthy. But anyways, with this game, T, who you got? Ravens at Titans.
Yeah,
it's in London, by the way, too.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is a Sunday 9:30 game.
Yeah, the first part of whatever you said, I do not have a clue what you said, but Ravens and who? Titans.
Titans.
Neutral.
I did have that London part highlighted, by the way. I just can't read. I struggle.
I don't know, man. I'm going to go with the Titans on this one. I probably should take the Ravens just based on, but neutral field, who's going to adjust to the time difference and stuff like that. And I feel like Vrabel, I mean, I'm not saying Harbaugh can't, but whatever reason, Vrabel's already prepared for this game. That's just kind of what I'm thinking. So I think Derrick Henry gets loose. And they win. I am 2017 game, Titans.
Ravens by 3.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
2017 Titans.
I'm going Ravens here. I think they bounce back. They're going to correct a lot of things. John Harbaugh will be on them. I think Lamar finally plays consistently well in this game, just because you can pass on the Titans. I mean, Minshew kind of tore him up last week, Zach Moss tore him up, and they're supposed to be a good run defense.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Ravens bounce back, and I think they cover. I'm going to go like 23-10 Ravens over the Titans.
All right. I am on the Ravens. I think it's a big game because right now Pittsburgh's in first place.
Yeah.
Right? Like, who would have thought? So, yeah, I think Lamar needs to get going, or I'm going to offer one of you guys a trade in our sleeper league because I still have not won I have not won a game in that league yet. So, yeah, that's the only one left. So, whatever. Anyways, but I think it's a good competitive game. But I'm going to go 21-17 Ravens. So, with that, T, The Manders at 2-3, traveling to Hotlanta at 3-2. Falcons 2.5-point favorites at home.
They do play different at home. I told y'all. Remember?
They do. There's no doubt in that. I think I'm going to take the Manders though. I think I think offensively they're starting to kind of come around. I think McLaurin's going to be used more in this one, maybe even Doxson, depending on who's fallen.
Both of them need to be.
Yeah. I feel like in past too, like the Manders and Falcons match up well, and they usually take care of business. I feel like, but it's kind of it's definitely a risky pick in a way. But I don't know. I'm thinking 24-20 Manders, kind of like that.
I'm with you, man. I like the Manders in this game. I do. I know I say the Falcons play different at home. I think it's a nice little shootout of a game, kind of in a way, more or less. I will say this: Van Jefferson is going to lead the Falcons in receiving. I don't know what it is. Just have a feeling about that. Pick him in your DK.
Poor Drake lineups. London, man. Poor Kyle Pitts. Like, hey, top liver over here. Yeah.
Yeah, Joni Smith is taking your targets.
It's going to be competitive. I'm going to go 27-24 Manders over the Falcons.
I went back and forth on this game.
Yeah.
Because Ritter still hasn't lost a home game in college or the pros.
I know.
So, and it's like, and it's 2.5. So that's basically like a pick 'em between them. And I mean, I don't know, man. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with Atlanta. I'm just gonna go with Atlanta. I think start using Bijan more. And maybe, I don't know, the acquiring Jefferson opens up more things, but I mean, I don't know how these guys are supposed to perform if you don't throw them the ball. But, you know, Ritter did have over 300 yards, probably his best game of the year last week. So hope maybe his confidence is growing. So I'm going to go with the Falcons 28-26. I think it's a shootout.
Yeah.
And definitely covers the over.
You went with the Falcons?
I did. Said? Yep.
Okay.
All right. Vikings 1-4 at the 1-4 Bears. Ryan, Vikings 2.5-point favorite. Can we just go ahead and do that for this game? I mean, I don't know.
Rough game. Man, Vikings no JJ. Who knows? I mean, they still have some decent receivers with Addison. He'll have a good game. I like the Bears, man. I think they found something, man. I don't know what it is. I mean, that connection from Fields some more is going to continue. So, I like the Bears in a little bit of a closer game. I think it'll be, man. I'm going to go 21-20 Bears over the Vikings.
21-20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very close game.
T, what say you?
Yeah, no Jefferson. Cousins getting swirled around. I still think he goes in there and takes care of business. So I think Vikings 24-21. 24-21. I mean, Bears don't have much of a run game right now, depending on if Roshan's going to play to do that concussion. So far, no one's come back in a week and played. So leads with Foreman, which is a solid running back. I think their offensive line's not all that great. So, but I think the Vikings give it one last hope, man, and pull out a close one, 24-21.
Yeah, I'm with the Bears this week. I think it's going to be a shootout because both defenses suck. And both quarterbacks are prone to turnovers. You know, the Vikings are going to fumble. I mean, they have, 2-3 fumbles every game. So I got the Bears in a shootout, 29-27.
I'll say the player to watch for me is Roshan Johnson. If he's able to clear in time, he's getting the backfield for a month. Yeah. So I'm curious to see what he does.
Yep, I agree with that.
Is that putting it out for a fantasy wish as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Considering
That's what I figured.
I do have some shares of him too, but it's because I like him. I like the kid. So.
Yeah, I do too. I agree with you. A little more explosive, Matt Forte kind of Bears running back.
Yeah.
So, all right, Seahawks 3-1 traveling to Cincinnati at 2-3. Bengals favored by 3 at home.
I think they found something. They just need to get their run game going and use their other receivers more besides just Chase. I don't think the Seahawks have a great defense, so I think this game can go back and forth though because the Bengals defense is pretty suspect too. I'm thinking 31-28 Bengals. I think it's a push. You said 3.
And before, and who are you going to say, spread the ball around? After you spanked me by like almost 100 points thanks to Chase. That's spread the ball around. Okay.
I mean, he was new. He scored a total of
I know he was
against Sean, of course.
Yeah. Have you seen like my points for and points against in that sleeper league? I have given up almost 100 more points than anybody else in the league. My point differential.
The best week against them.
They really have. But I did have Chase in one league, so I guess that made up for it. So okay, Ryan. Yeah, well, I have my own shitty defense to worry about. So, all right, Ryan, what's your pick?
Man, I agree with T though. I do like the Bengals in this. They definitely found something. Man, you hope Burrow's back, the buy low window is passed, I think. So, man, I like Bengals, man. I like them to cover. I'm gonna go like Bengals. I'm gonna go like 30-21 Bengals over the Seahawks. I do like Mixon getting back on track this game, though. I do like him. I think he gets back on track. He had a volume game last game, but his yards per rush sucked. He averaged like 2.8 yards a rush. He's got to get back on track and find the end zone. I think he does that.
Throw him the ball, get him some screen passes or swings out into the open or into the flat.
Sure.
So I think this is probably could be one of the best games of the weekend, if not we'll get to the best game of the weekend coming up.
The Giants and Bills?
Shut up! You're ruining it.
Oh, sorry, man.
If I wanted, I would have put that one first, okay? Even before Thursday Night Football, if I would have thought that was more appropriate. But no, I like Cincy. Cincy was my Super Bowl pick for the preseason, so I think they get back on track. But I think the Seahawks go into Cincinnati and win 27-21. Seahawks could have the best duo of corners in the NFL.
They could.
That kid oh my gosh, he is good. Witherspoon, man, the kid from Illinois, he's really good corner. And Geno Smith's solid. Seattle could run the ball. So, I mean, James Conner was doing pretty good against the Bengals until he hurt his knee. And then I can't remember the kid's name that came in and had the long touchdown run.
That's Mercado or whatever from TCU. He's he never started at TCU a game, and now he's going to be starting for the Cardinals probably.
Yeah, he probably did score a game.
Mercado.
He probably did score against Michigan because who didn't score against Michigan with TCU? But anyways, so but I think hey,
brutal.
I know it's brutal, but it's fact. Okay. Anyways, I think this is gonna be a fun game. Bengals will play better, but I just think Seattle is a little bit better, more rested coming off their bye week. And Pete Carroll is just having a great job doing, I think, maybe possibly Coach of the Year right now. Possibly. But anyways, moving on. Speaking of Coach of the Year, potentially, We got the 5-0 49ers going to Cleveland to take on the 2-2 Brownies. 5.5-point spread for the Niners. Lowest over/under of the week at 38.
Kind of weird, right? Considering the Niners just blew out the Cowboys 42-10 with their defense, right? No offense, Cowboys fans there, I mean, they're still good. They just man, I like the Niners in this one. I do. I think they're unstoppable now. They're clicking on every in every way they can, offense, defense. It's all coming together for them early on, which you like to see that happen the last month of the season, but you'll certainly take it to kind of secure your playoff spot now. But man, I worried on this one with the spread because the Browns have a real good defense and it's in Cleveland. Crowd will be going wild. Coming out of a bye week, so they had an extra week to prepare. Man, I'm gonna take Niners 20, Browns 17. I think it goes under.
Yeah, Niners are showing that they're the real deal. I think the Browns trying to figure out what to do with Watson and how to use him. Maybe he has a breakout game, which would be impressive if he did. Highly unlikely. So yeah, I'm thinking Niners 21 to 10.
I agree. Niners are just too good, and hopefully Deshaun Watson's not a healthy scratch again, and actually plays like guaranteed contract. But anyways, I like the Niners 27-16. Cleveland will keep it close, but I think San Francisco is just too much, too powerful, and will take care of business real quick. So with that, the 0-5 Panthers traveling to Miami to take on the 4-1 Dolphins. 13.5-point favorites for the Dolphins at home. That's a big number, even for anybody. Woof. All right, T, who you got in this one?
It's 35-3. Like,
there you go.
35-10. I'll say that. But
Tua throws a pick six to help him out.
I think somehow the Panthers score with Thielen or something like that, but they just they're a struggling team, and the Dolphins are lights out on offense, and they have a pretty good defense. So it's hard not to do it.
Losing A-Chain for a long time. Watch out. Mostert I get. Is Wilson going to be ready too? I don't know.
I guess he's coming off the IR, so he's ready to roll, but it's just too much firepower. So it's hard not to think, especially them being at home, it's hard not to think they're going to go out there and just dominate. So 35-10. They definitely cover.
Yeah. H.N. played 3 weeks and averaged 152 yards a game rushing in those 3 weeks. So he kind of killed it. I will think they'll be missing him. But what was the score in the Cowboys Niners game?
42-10.
I go 41-10 Dolphins over Panthers. I think they definitely go over the spread. I just, like T said, too explosive. Tyreek Hill's going to just, murder that secondary. I think Waddle has a good week, though. I like Waddle catching a couple touchdowns this week. I do think he has a really great week, too. He hasn't had a really good game all year. So
because Tyreek and the running game have done it pretty much.
Yeah, without the running game being as explosive, I like Waddle doing something.
Yeah. Well, the Dolphins. I think that game would have been worse against the Giants, which I did correctly predict. By the way,
I know
that's so sad.
I know.
I can't get my own. Anyways,
you had it the other way though, right? The Giants with that score, and
no, I did pick the Dolphins. Okay.
Okay.
So with that, I'm gonna go Dolphins again this week, and I think they clean it up a little bit. But Bryce Young just looks tiny, man.
He
I'm rooting for
does.
the dude, but Adam Thielen's had a really good year. But Young has no running game to help him.
Yep.
I think he's got the right coach, but the defense can only do so much. But they did, move the ball a little bit on Detroit. A lot of bull junk garbage time.
Yeah.
But I think the Savory Dolphins continue to glide at 31-13.
Okay.
All right, now we have the Gardner Minshew Colts at 3-2, heading down to Duval County to take on Trevor Lawrence and the Jags at 3-2. Jags 4.5-point favorite.
Man, I think the Jags kind of found something. I think they enjoyed being in London an extra week. That helped. Obviously, I think they were the more prepared team
Y'all
beating
hear
the
that?
Bills. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Sounds like a squeaky wheel, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. No, that's me. Give me a second. But keep going. It's still rolling.
Okay.
Fucking dryer.
There you go. I do think Lawrence managed the game well. I think he had a couple times to put the game away and didn't, man, which is disappointing. He could have had a much better day than he did. But Etienne just was rolling, man.
He was rolling, man.
He was killing it. So I like the Jags in this game. Man, I want to say they cover with Minshew there. It's a little revenge game for him, but man, I just like the Jags. I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna go 28-21 Jags, 28-20 Jags over the Colts.
Yeah, I think you're right about the Minshew revenge game. Zach Moss been killing it. I think they can go in there and take care of it, they can win the game. The Colts can, but I just don't see them having that much on the receiving side. So if they get behind, they're not going to be able to use Moss and Taylor, so to say. So I think the Jags got this one. I'm thinking 30-17 Jags.
I'm on the Jags as well. I think they're going to start to slowly, with London's all-time leading rusher, Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they do like London. But you always hear about the Jags possibly moving over there anyways.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a discussion for another day. I don't think that would be a good idea.
No.
I mean, because Buffalo came out flat and the Jags just took it to them. So I like the Jags. But they did struggle with them earlier in the year, right?
Yes.
So, and that's kind of been one of Trevor's nemesis. But I think they get it going, and I like 30-24. I think it's a little bit of a shootout. So, yeah.
Go.
All right, T. The Saints at 3-2, heading to Houston to take on the 2-3 Texans. Saints are favored by 1.5 points.
Give me the Texans all day. The Saints have a really good defense. Just like the Texans team right now, and I know they didn't pull it out last week, but I like them. 24. I'm thinking 24-17. 24-17 Texans. I think Stroud's doing a good job as a rookie quarterback. He's building confidence.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting to run the ball more. I don't know if Tank Dell is going to be able to play this game, but Nico Collins, he's got some weapons to use, and they're being smart. They're playing smart football. So I'm going to give it to the Texans this week.
Yeah, I agree, man. I like the Texans in this one too, bouncing back from their loss. They're a much better team at home. I do think it's going to be a low-scoring defensive game, though. I got Texans 17-14. I wonder if Carr is going to be able to go deep. He really still couldn't in the game against the Patriots. Yeah. They relied a lot on the running game and a lot of those short over the middle passes. Yeah, and Mac Jones obviously, and the defense played amazing. So, I I could see a low scoring game. So yeah, but I do like the Texans 17-14.
And I'm with both of you. The Texans, I think Stroud's had a great rookie year. I mean, what? Him, Bijan, top 2 offensive rookie of the year so far.
I'm sure the Panthers are regretting that one.
Oh, for sure.
They're like,
yeah.
If we had Stroud,
or even Indy, you know.
Well, they didn't have a chance. Texans picked second, so
yeah, that's true.
It was Bryce Young, then Stroud. So,
well, who did they trade with to move up to 1? Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
No.
But yeah, I think I think it is low scoring. I guess the team that doesn't make the big mistake wins this game. Man, this is a tough one. But I'm going to the Texans with a 21-18 win.
I went back and forth on that one a lot. Too.
Yeah, I left that blank till about 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
So, all right. Ryan, Patriots at 1-4. The students against the teacher travel to take on, the Raiders at 2-3. Raiders -3.
Man, it's tough. I don't know who's going to be starting for the Patriots at quarterback, but I don't think it matters, man. I mean, Max Crosby back there just killing every quarterback. No one can block him, and the defense stepped up for them last night because the offense couldn't do jack really. And I don't know if Devontae was a decoy. He sure seemed like it because he wasn't getting hit deep a lot, and I was like, man, what's wrong with them? But I like the Raiders. Closer game. Man, I want to say push on the spread, man, because I got them like 20-17. But you know what? I'll go 20-14. I think they do cover. So I'll say
you
just
Raiders. Don't want to buy half a point? Okay.
I'll say 20-14. Raiders over the Patriots.
Yeah.
With Tom Brady in attendance too, so watch out.
I don't know. I think the Patriots are a mess. More of a mess than the Raiders are. Devontae Adams is going to have a bounce back, more of a bounce back game, or is going to have a bounce back game. And I think Josh Jacobs has a pretty good game, so I'm thinking 27-10 Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, how do you keep going back to Mac Jones if you've benched him in back-to-back games?
Yeah.
I mean, enough already. Either trade for Kirk Cousins or just go in the tank for Caleb sweepstakes. And the Raiders, Jacoby Myers, you think Mac Jones misses him? He's having a pretty good year. He missed that one game
too.
Yeah, he missed that one game with a concussion on that cheap hit that he took. But yeah, I don't see where even the Raiders can stop the Patriots, or the Patriots will continue to shoot themselves in the foot. So I like Jimmy G being back for the Raiders. I like 27-17 Raiders. 1-4 Cardinals travel to Los Angeles to take on the 2-3 Rams. Rams 6.5 point favorite at home.
I'm thinking, I like the Rams at home. Cardinals have been playing tough. It's kind of hard to. The Rams. I think the Rams are actual playoff team, wild card or whatever it may be. But I think they can get in there. I don't know, 30-14 Rams. I think they handle them pretty easily.
Interesting. I do like the Rams too. I agree with T. They played the Eagles really well last week. I thought really stood up to them, even though I felt like Stafford a lot of times he had no time to throw and still quick drop. I remember one drive I was watching the Cooper Kupp caught like 4 or 5 balls in a row. It was like Cup. It's like
that's the first drive of the game.
Yeah, he has that guy back, and so
looked like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I definitely think he's gonna enjoy having him and Puka together.
Puka.
I like the Rams. I'm gonna go 28-17 Rams over the Cardinals.
Cardinals always play the Rams tough. but I think Aaron Donald's mad for the way they played last week. So I think Rams get on track, and it is a 31-17 victory for the Rams of Los Angeles. Then we have, I was shocked by this point spread. The Eagles 5-0 traveling to the Jets at 2-3. Philly's only a 6.5 point favorite.
Interesting, right? Very.
I mean, Jets had a solid defense we've seen. I think the question's all offense, especially with Zach Wilson. No need to beat a dead horse on that thing. I think the Eagles. I think it's a close one though. Thinking 24-10 Eagles. I'm sorry, 24-20 Eagles. I'm so sorry. Too much talent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did you have the Eagles winning by?
24-20.
Okay, close. I agree too. I think the Eagles win. I do think it's closer than people think. I don't know how much I believe in Zach Wilson, but he's definitely played better to an extent. He's been a decent game manager, quarterback. So, I still they miss that big play a lot. So I think that's what holds him back. I'm kind of with T, man. I'm almost have the same score, man. I think I had it 24-19 Eagles over the Jets.
All right. I like the Eagles, and I agree, low scoring, but I got the Eagles at 21-17. I just think Philly's still not true to their self, or what, they just need to run the ball, wear the Jets out, because the Jets' offense will be a lot of 3-and-outs. So the defense will be on the field for a long time. Close in the first half, but I think Eagles late drive to take a victory away from the Jets. And Ryan, we'll skip this game and go to Sunday night. Oh, wait, there's one more at 4:30. Oh, that's right. It's the Lions traveling to Tampa Bay to take on the Bucks. Detroit's 4-1, and the Bucks coming off their bye at 3-1. Detroit -3.
Come on, Bucks, creamsicle unis.
That is that
Sunday,
game, huh?
Creamsicle. It's gonna look glorious, even though their record's like 2-26 in them. But still,
change the times, yeah.
Man, I don't know why. I know a lot of people. The Lions been playing great. And I picked against the Bucks this year. I'm picking the Bucks in this game. I am. I think they win. I think it's a great shootout game. I like them winning 30-27. Bucks over the Lions.
I mean, the Bucks. I think the Bucks are trying to find themselves as well. I think they found something. The Lions are a really good team. I know the Bucks have a pretty decent defense, but I think the Lions go in there and take care of it. I don't know, 27-7 or it was 27-20.
I was like, damn. Yeah, I mean, hey, this is an old NFC Central matchup back in the day.
Yep.
When Tampa was with Green Bay and Detroit and Chicago in that division. So
yeah, that's crazy.
I'm still thinking Lions 27-20. They're a good team. Darn good team.
Yeah, I like the Lions a lot. The Gibbs factor still hasn't popped. Hopefully, St. Brown is back. Jameson Williams is back. Laporte has been awesome. That kid has been probably the best rookie tight end this year. And touchdown in every game this year so far?
Yeah.
I think. So, and I mean, they only have one loss, but yeah, Ryan, I hate to do it, but I like the Lions. But I think it's a good game.
I can just build my lead on the pick. So
I don't care what you think, anyways. No, I'm just kidding. But I do like this. I think, and Baker's played really good, man. I gotta say,
he's been efficient.
Yeah. Trade for Kirk Cousins.
You feel he's kind of due though. I do fear that on the way. So
Yeah, I think this is a really good, entertaining game, and I like 35-31 Lions. I think it's a shootout.
Good. I agree.
I like
And
that.
and this game did get flexed out. It was a noon game. It got flexed out because they don't play at 3:00 in Tampa too often. So
yeah,
so it's pretty
well,
rare.
At least it's in October, so it might be a little less humid. So let's go to the non-game of the week. Oh wait, wrong button. Okay, there it is. All right, the Giants at 1-4, traveling to Buffalo to take on the angry Bills at 3-2. T. The Bills are favored by 14.
This is the biggest. I mean, it's this one. I forgot.
I mean, the Bills are going to win. I don't know what you say about the
Giants.
Giants.
This is the isolated Sunday night game too, by the way. So,
what do you
I think the Bills win. I just don't think
Sunday night.
I think the Bills win. I don't think they cover. 14's a lot. I mean, somehow the Giants are bound to find something. Plus, if Barkley can play, I think the Bills win. 27-13.
So almost
close. Well, I'll look at it like this. The Dolphins won 31-16, so they beat them by 15. In Miami, correct? Or it was in Miami. And the Bills beat the Dolphins at home, right? They spanked them, right? So facing the Giants, I do like them to cover, man. I do. I think I'm going to go 38-17 Bills over the Giants.
That's sick, because that's the same exact score I had. 38-17 Bills.
Wow.
I mean, who's playing quarterback? Tyrod? I mean, maybe it's a revenge game.
Hey, they said Jones might be available. And is Barkley going to play? I don't know. I need him to, but Jesus.
Yeah,
well, I do too, yeah. I mean, my starting backfield this year was Barkley and Gibbs. You know, I'd bet on both those.
Same.
But no, I don't know, man, until they can show that they can block or stop somebody on defense, I don't know what to trust. I mean, Waller had a decent game.
Can't trust any of them.
Until Andrew Thomas comes back, Hyatt's still non-existent. He's on the field for 2 plays. Like Peyton was saying last week, on the field for 2 plays. Then he's off for 2 series. And then it's just like misused. And I don't know. It's like they're trying to make it too simple and they can't even execute that. But I think Buffalo's mad for the way they played at Jacksonville. And it's kind of weird they didn't get a bye week coming back from London.
Yeah, I know, right?
So hopefully they don't fly in 2 days before the game.
Neither did the Jags.
Which I thought was pretty stupid. Yeah. Yeah, but the Jags are still there, you know.
At least they get Sunday night and not day.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think this game is ugly quick and 38-17.
Yeah, so the Giants need to go back to flipping burgers.
Yeah, they are not.
Lineman does at least.
The Giants are not Savory this year. Okay,
not Savory. No,
they
are not.
No,
suckery.
That's all it's been. That's all it's been this year. So with that, T, take us home with the Cowboys -2, heading to Los Angeles to take on the Chargers.
I'm gonna
2-2.
I'm gonna take the Chargers. Coming off a bye week, revenge game for Kellen Moore. They're gonna dial up something, and again, Cowboys get behind 10, 14 points, so they're gonna be able to come back and win. So I'm thinking 27-16 Chargers.
Man, I like this. I think this game's gonna be a shootout. I like both teams scoring a lot of points. I think I do like the Kellen Moore story there with him getting a little bit of revenge, but I feel like the Cowboys just find a way to win for some reason.
Or do the Chargers find a way to blow it?
Or the Chargers find a way to blow it. I like the Cowboys winning 35-31. No, 34-31. Field goal at the end. 34-31 Cowboys over the Chargers.
How many interceptions for Dak?
1.
Early or late?
I'm gonna go start first drive of the third quarter.
Okay. Well, hopefully that starts a string of a lot of them. But anyways, I like the Chargers. I just think better quarterback. Chargers have better weapons, and their defense has been, Khalil Mack coming off a 6-sack game before the bye week. So I think the Chargers are slowly getting back on track. But Justin Herbert, hopefully that finger's a lot better now that you had that bye week. But
Eckler's going to be back too.
Right. Still no Mike Williams, but maybe it's time for the rookie to step up, Quentin Johnson.
Sure.
So I like the Chargers. And the Cowboys' defense is slowly starting to fall apart,
A little
injuries,
bit, yeah.
And when they play a good team, they get run over.
Yeah.
So I like the Chargers at 28-17. And that will do it for rapid
How many
fire.
picks will Dak throw?
I say 1.
Okay.
2? How many for Dak?
2, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of just overhearing the whole thing about him, so just kind of beating a dead horse about it. So, I mean, everybody's
Beating a dead bird.
Sure, he throws a couple, trying to keep up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, Ryan, tell us, or not me, or Trenton, but tell everyone else where they can find us.
You can find us on YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music Podcasts. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Listen while you can, but if not, go to Spotify. You can find us on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, TikTok. Search Real Tree Shaker Show. I do want to give a shout out real quick to Back of the House Podcast for giving us a shout out on our page, sharing our links. Thank you guys for doing that.
Absolutely.
Go check them out too. You can go check them out too. The Back of the House Podcast. They're everywhere you can find podcasts too. So check them out.
Are we joining them anytime soon?
I hope. It's in the works, so hopefully we'll be able to do a little joint episode with them, and that'd be great. So I'll let you guys know.
Heck yeah!
Listen in to find out.
Tune in to find out.
Ooh,
anticipation
also helps too.
A little savory anticipation. Y'all are not going to want to hear that word for a while, I guess.
No. There's a couple
I don't know, man. People know how to edit it. They could probably put that on slow mo and just be like,
right.
Just over and over on a loop. I don't know.
True.
That's true.
All
right. Well, thanks everybody for listening.
Yes.
This has been fun as always. Ryan, you need to lose so me and Trenton can catch up to you.
Well, we got some difference in picks, so we'll see.
We do. Should be some really good games.
Yes. Very good.
Really good games. But enjoy the postseason. Go Braves.
Yes.
This,
Braves.
Yes, has been the Real Tree Shaker Show. See y'all next time.
Peace out, guys.
Holla. Bye.
Bye.